Hi again and welcome to Down the Garden with Mystic Veg. Look at this beautiful weather. Sun's been shining nearly every day for the last 2 or 3 days. The forecast for next week, I think it is that it's going to get a little bit chillier, but I know most people will be using the opportunity that they've got with this weather to plant a few seeds. Now parsnips are one of the things you can start off at this time of the year, but they always say to use new seed, buy a new packet of seed rather than use any old ones. So what I'm going to show you now is a way of finding out whether the old seed you've got will still germinate. So I've prepared this earlier, as they say on Blue Peter, and it's just some cloth, damp tissue in the bottom of a container, and it's an old container from when we had a takeout, and these are some parsnips, white gem, that I tried sowing last year. Nothing happened at all. I don't know whether I was too early or whether the cat dug them up or not. I know the cat did sleep on the area where I'd put these, so I'm blaming her. So the idea is So the idea is that you put some of these parsnip seeds onto this wet paper, and that's probably enough. And put the cover back on the container, and then just put them somewhere warm. So I'm going to put them on the. Bloody hell, they're all stuck together. I'm going to put them on the windowsill in the bedroom, where other stuff is not doing very well here, where other stuff is already doing well. Cabbages and cauliflower and broccoli is coming up, and there's also a few signs that the leeks have started to germinate as well. Like I say, I'm not doing them all because that'll be pointless. If nothing germinates out of these, then I'll know that this packet of parsnip seeds are no good, and I can discard them. So yeah, what you do, get the lid and stick that on there, and I believe you keep it damp, and come back to it. Well, keep checking it and see how you're getting on. So you may have noticed that I've changed the music on the channel. I got 2 copyright hits from previous videos I put out, and I'm not really sure what that was about, because it was royalty-free music, and my understanding was that you could use it, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, I'm sure you don't tune in just to hear the music, but I'm going to use something else that I used for years, because we used to have a podcast about geocaching, and the music that you heard earlier is the one I used for years and years on that, so it should be safe. I just thought I'd tell you that. I mean, I know probably a lot of you don't care. I mean, neither do I really, but I thought I'd better change it rather than just risk any of the videos being taken down. It's a bee that's been buzzing around. So I'm going to attempt today, because of the nice warm weather, to sow some spring onions, white Lisbon, and the best thing about these is that you can keep sowing them and picking them not all the year round, but I mean all the time, that all through the summer you get spring onions. I was expecting a little white packet inside there, so I nearly had a disaster then, because there isn't no little white packet in there. They're all just loose in there. Now, they're not massive seeds, and they're black, So once you put them on the on the soil, your chances of seeing them are well, you've got no chance, to be honest. So I'm just going to sprinkle these around, or I might just do them on this side over here. And like I said, even though I've got my glasses on, I can't see whether any are landing where I want them to. But it doesn't matter, because you do get quite a lot of seeds. I think it said, I've ripped the bit off that said how much, how many seeds you get. No, it says it here, 550 seeds. I can't believe somebody actually counts all them out, but it's still a lot. And because some things, like especially things like courgettes, marrows, butternut squash, you're only going to get a handful of seeds. And considering what you pay for a packet of seeds, you know, it can be like £2 or £3 or whatever. You know, it doesn't represent good value. So that's as many as I'm going to put. So germination is between 18 and 24 days. He says, reading off the back of the packet. It says no thinning is necessary, but you know, if you leave them in, they will get a lot bigger. They will grow into decent sized onions, but we don't want them for that. We want them for salad onions or spring onions. And I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of soil over the top of these, and I might put some polythene on, to be honest. Even though evening temperatures, are not been too bad, but I might just put some polythene on, well, to keep the cat off, and also to help them along a little bit. I've already wet the soil that I sowed the seeds in, and I'm just going to cover them with some of this potting compost. The potting compost with the big bits in. But it's got to be used up, I suppose. So yeah, like I say, I'll cover that up, and we'll see how they get on. I have started off some peas in a container and put that in the polytunnel. I did in the past sow seeds in the ground and did pretty well out of them as well, but it's quite once they're ready, it's quite labour intensive to pod them all, and the kids used to help, but as soon as they've left home, I don't I don't see the point of growing loads of peas. So I've only put a few in a plant pot, and I also think that well, it's a big plant pot, but I also think that our granddaughter would be interested in that, and we'll get her to pick some peas if we manage to grow them successfully. Earlier this morning, I went to visit our allotment shop. There's an allotment called Booton Park Allotments, and they've got a little shop that's only open on a Saturday and a Sunday morning, but you can get loads of stuff from there, compost and seeds and all manner of things. And the best thing about it for me is that not only are the people who run it friendly, but they give plenty of advice, and there's usually lots of banter going on about certain things that have worked and certain things that haven't worked, and they sell onion sets and seed potatoes, etc., etc. You see, but I thought while I was there that if I'd been at a garden centre and I needed any advice on what I was about to buy, It would be quite rare to get that advice from the people who work there. I've got nothing against people who work at garden centres, but they've got very little time to sort of spend with customers, and that's, well, I can understand that, but if you live in an area where there's a shop, run by gardeners, an allotment shop obviously is perfect, then I suggest that you go there for your stuff rather than the garden centres and the big supermarkets, because on the whole the stuff is better. They're not going to be selling you rubbish. And there was some discussion last year about the compost that these big retail concerns where I'm trying to avoid naming anybody in case they want to sue me, but some of these big retail places were selling compost that was it was not fit for purpose, to put it lightly. So yeah, support your local allotment shop, and I'm sure that they'll be delighted to see you. Okay, that's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Didn't do a great deal today. I know it's part of this is just an experiment with parsnip seeds, but like I say, I'm not really setting out to teach you stuff. I just want you to enjoy what you're doing, and hopefully get some ideas off me, like I do. I watch YouTubers and get ideas off them. So until next time, stay safe, enjoy your gardening, and enjoy the weather if it stays like this, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.